Well, kia ora everybody, and welcome to another day of football action in the Northern League here in New Zealand. Glenn Lam is my name, and we are looking forward to bringing you this match between Melville United and Manurewa, coming from Hamilton today. And this is going to be an interesting clash. The second time these two teams have met this season. Earlier on, it was 5-0 in round 4 to Manurewa. So there are the standings. Manurewa in 4th place at the moment, and they are got a 5-point buffer over Western Springs in 5th, Melville in 7th. So a win today for Melville, very important if they want to keep in touch or with the top 4, because the top 4 teams move through to the National League later on in the year. Auckland City and Eastern Suburbs on top at the moment, no losses between them. Auckland United holding 3rd at the moment with a good 3-point buff over Manurewa. So that's where we are at the moment. They've got a bit of a jump on the rest of the field. So looking forward to this match today. Here is the Manurewa team today, and most of these players have featured prominently through the season. Boone Izawa is a new player to the club. He was playing for Manukau earlier on in the year, so he's made the switch during the transfer window, and he is starting in the 17 jersey today. Connor Probert there again. Monty Patterson, of course, the former All Whites and Phoenix player, is starting in the 10 jersey, and today's captain is Sammy Khan, and the coach is Paul Marshall. And here is Melville's team today. Aaron Scott, another former All Whites player, in the number 3 jersey. He's captaining the team today. Ethan Richards, Ryan McLeod, Liam Hayes have been solid all season. 2 new players starting today, Sean McDonnell and Shiloh O'Connor, both English players that have made the trip out to New Zealand and have signed with the team this month. This is just their second games today. Sean Liddycote, an experienced player, and Gerson Lagos has scored 3 goals in his 8 games this season. The coach is Jared Young. Matthew de Hotman too on the bench today, the New Zealand under-17 rep from earlier on in the season. So it should be a good fixture, this one. And thankfully the weather is holding off. We've had some pretty poor weather all the way through the upper North Island of late. But hopefully the rain and the showers stay away today from this fixture. Anna Marie Keeley is going to be the referee. And Manurewa coming into this game having back-to-back losses against 2 of the teams above them on the table. Auckland United, they lost to them 2-0 and lost to Auckland City 7-0. And also Birkenhead, they've lost to them in recent weeks too. So 3 of their last 4 games have ended in losses for Manurewa. So their good season just spoiled a little bit over the past few weeks. Melville United, well, they had a tough start to the season, losing 3 of their first 4 games. But they've gone okay in their last 4. They've only lost once to Eastern Suburbs, 2-1, but they, in those last 4 games, beat Western Springs 2-1. And their last 2 games have been draws to Takapuna and to their crosstown rivals, Hamilton Wanderers. Good news too for Melville fans. They're still in the Chatham Cup. We've got another round of that coming up next weekend. They've got a 4th round fixture against Fencibles, the East Auckland team. Manurewa, their run didn't last long in the Chatham Cup, losing to Eastern Suburbs in the first round. So they can just concentrate on the league, as I touched on, getting into the top 4 and ensuring qualification for the National League starting in October. And that will be some achievement for Manurewa, given they were promoted last season. So they weren't in the Northern League last year and have made a very good fist under Paul Marshall all the way through 2023. Led in part by the likes of Monty Patterson, James Hoyt, Sammy Khan, Dylan Horgan, all been solid all the way through the season. And they will need another good performance today, as we touched on, to keep up with those top 3 teams in the Northern League so far this season: Auckland City, Auckland United and Eastern Suburbs. And Melville, from their point of view, well, they will be wanting desperately to turn around that 5-0 loss to Manurewa early on in the season. A couple of ex-Melville players and Hamilton Wanderers players playing in this Manurewa team now. So it might be, well, I wouldn't say with a bit of spice, but more extra edge to this game today. So Anna-Marie Keeley's, I touched on the referee for the game today. Very experienced referee, Sarah Jones, one of the assistants, and Kavish Chand is the other assistant. There are two captains today, Aaron Scott on the left, and Dylan Horgan, actually the captain for Manurewa, wearing the 4 today. Aaron Scott, wonderful contributor to Melville over many years now. 36 years of age, still working hard for his club team. So 3 points is up for grabs today. Looking forward to seeing these new players in the Melville team too. McDonnell and O'Connor, the English players, only played 1 game each. And that was their last Northern League match against Hamilton Wanderers. I'll keep an eye on them. You can see Lagos and McDonnell right there, keen to make an impression. So the game underway. Manurewa in the blue and the yellow, and Melville, the home team, in the red. Late change has Manurewa. I see Will Mendoza is out there, the 19-year-old, wearing 2. So a late change to their lineup, as we saw Hawken make that header. And Morris has lost control of that one, and it's going to be a Melville throw. So good skills showing here from Lagos, the Colombian-born player, but he's been out in New Zealand for some time now. And now Hoyt for Manurewa. Constantini's you, in the Italian-born player, but grew up in New Zealand. He's a one to watch. His 14th game this season, has 3 goals. Monty Patterson, the leading scorer for Manurewa. There he is there, just to right of screen, wearing the 10. He has 9 goals in his 10 games. Former all-white striker. He knows how to put the ball in the back of the net. Still only 26 too, Patterson. He's still a young lad. Plenty of years left in the game if he wants. He is helping the coaching staff too for Manurewa, as it's played into the area, but Melville are able to clear it. And now O'Connor. Lagos. O'Connor just couldn't quite link up with McDonnell, so it's back in possession for Manurewa. This is James Hoyt. Now Patterson. Manurewa have scored 33 goals this season. Melville just 18. So big difference between the two teams on that stat. As Manurewa look to probe on the edge of the area. Here's Hoyt. And that's deflected away by Ethan Richards for a corner. Richards a key player in getting the 2 Englishmen out. Richards rather, playing with McDonnell when he was in the UK last year. So there's the link between those 2 English players coming out. So James Hoyt, the Fijian player, About to take this corner for Manurewa. First set piece of the game. It's deflected away, so no harm done for Melville for the meantime. Ozawa, here he comes now, Bunazawa. Good little play from him, not effectively cleared. And that's just wide at the near post, sneaking past Max Tommy. So nice early pressure on the Manurewa, or rather on the Melville defence by the Manurewa forwards. I think that was Mendoza with the shot, but in the end it was wide. Tommy seemed to have it covered at the near post anyway. So Tommy, the Melville keeper, only missing the one game this season for his team. Missed one of the Chatham Cup games. Tommy, he's a real stalwart of this club though, played well over 100 games now. Loves having a run around with his mates. Appeals for handball go unanswered by referee Keeley. And now Patterson looking to make a nuisance of himself around Sean Liddycoat. And it's going to be Patterson with the free kick. A concession, and Sean Liddycoat back in defence today. He has New Zealand representation too. He went to an under-20s World Cup back in 2017. So Tommy with the restart. Manurewa coming forward again now through Patterson. Looking to put a bit of a move on George Brown, but Brown was up to the task, but Patterson still looking to feed Mendoza, but that's going to be a goal kick. You can already see the talent and the silky skills of Monty Patterson on display. A tough day for Melville if they keep giving the ball away like that. So Probert with the ball, he's going to leave it for Hoyt. As Manurewa look to mount something meaningful again. So early stages, possession being dominated by the visitors. Good variety to their attack. That one, not the short passing game that we've seen earlier in the first few minutes by this Manurewa team. Melville trying to move it through Isaac Bates, just 16 years of age. The number 16, young talent coming through the local club here at Melville. That's come off Brown, and Constantina Ziu lost it. So Melville can come away through Hayes, but their stay in possession is very brief as Ozawa brings in Horgan. Chance here for Patterson, little 1-2 perhaps. Constantina Ziu. Play on's the call. Ozawa feeds Mendoza. And Mendoza's just wide again, but some promising signs for Manurewa. Constantini Ziu and Patterson, Mendoza, all looking like they've put their goal-scoring boots on today. It's a tough last 3 or 4 minutes for Melville, but they haven't conceded the early goal. Well run by Khan. That was a header with plenty of authority. The referee's going to play on. Bit messy, and there's Hoyt getting overly aggressive, and he's going to concede the free kick there on Ethan Richards. Dylan Horgan now having a few things to say to referee Keeley. So Liddycote with the free kick. Oh, it's fallen nicely here for Melville. And there's an early goal. Well, the first time it gets into the Manurewa area, and it's Rye McLeod who puts it in the back of the net. Fantastic performance from Melville United to absorb that pressure. And Rye McLeod scores his third goal of the season. Beautifully delivered by Liddycote. And that touch there from O'Connor was a gem. And McLeod made no mistake, the ex-Tauranga City player, in his first season. Rye McLeod in 17 appearances has now scored 3 goals. And that was basically his first touch of the game. So wonderful effort from McLeod. And beautifully finished in the 10th minute. And it's 1-0. Wow, that's how football goes. You've got to put the ball in the back of the net, and Hoyt. Now he comes forward, James Hoyt again. Oh, it's not cleared effectively at all by the Melville defence. And now McLeod is able to get it clear. Still here for Patterson. And Ethan Richards has, I think, clocked one there from Patterson. The referee's just going to pause play. Just Patterson clipping him accidentally, I think on the head there. Well, he looks to be okay, Richards. So Richards taking a bit of time and compose himself. Well, he's been down once or twice. Now Richards not happy, is he? He's having a few things to say to the referee, who's had her, what would you say, hands full on the first 11 minutes, but she certainly had a couple of things to sort out. She's been around a long time, Anna Marie Keeley, and has seen it all on the football pitch as Hoyt looking to get play underway again. Ozawa played against Manurewa earlier on in the season for Manukau, and now he's playing for them. And there's a free kick being conceded by Liddycote. Liddycote's got a bit of a habit for conceding yellow cards this season. He's conceded 6 in his 12 appearances. So it's something he'll need to watch, but he certainly gives it his all out on the pitch. There's no question about that. So free kick here for Manurewa. So Monty Patterson and Connor Probert. Over the ball, it's going to be left for Probert. Another player with international experience, two New Zealand under-20s and 17s player. So three-man wall. It's going to be Connor Probert to deliver this free kick. Oh, he didn't strike it at all well, comfortably behind that one is Tommy. Easy stop for the keeper. Well, Probert will be disappointed, didn't get a good connection there. Good opportunity for them to come back into the game after conceding that goal 3 minutes ago. They've been dominating possession. Melville have only been down inside the area on one occasion and they've scored a goal to Ryan McLeod. Now Mendoza can't link up with a teammate as the team in red look to come forward again. That's good skills right there by O'Connor, but he lost the ball to Osawa. And now here's Patterson. Well defended by Liddycote. Probert laid it off, and now Horgan comes forward. Hoyt again. It's Mendoza looking to chest it around, but Hayes is able to clear it away, and I think that went out. Play is actually going to continue. Didn't go over the line completely. And Patterson will let that go for a corner, so Manurewa's pressure continues on this Melville team. So Hoyt to take it, Patterson at the near post. Crowded penalty area by the 6-yard box. And it's gone over the crossbar. So again, Tommy not troubled with a shot on target. Well, there have been several shots in these first 15 minutes, 4 maybe, 5 from Manurewa, but none of them, other than that mistimed free kick from Probert, have been on target. Oh, enthusiasm wins the day again. Constantine is you. Well, he just lost it. Touch was a bit heavy, and Liddycote comes clear. Here comes O'Connor. Nice move by Melville coming forward again. Still in the area. Not cleared as O'Connor came forward. And now it's back to Kumar. Lagos and O'Connor are looking dangerous up front every time they get close to the ball. And now Eric Constantiniu has conceded the foul, and Hayes didn't appreciate it. So yeah, there's a little bit of feeling in this game. Liam Hayes, another one who plays physical. So Liddycote takes this one. Brown has deflected off one of those Manurewa players, so it's going to be Melville's ball. Brown with that throw in. And he'll get another chance. Hayes with that header. McLeod, he was in an offside position, so Manurewa will get the free kick. Dylan Morris is going to leave it for Kumar, the 20-year-old keeper. 12th game for him this season. It's nicely controlled. Munoz plays it forward. Now Patterson coming forward again. Patterson Constantini's you squeezes between defenders, almost was able to put a shot in, but in the end, Melville's defence stayed solid. They've been certainly fully employed in this game so far. It looks like the ball has gone over to the bushes over there, but gone hunting for another one, and they've got it. McLeod wins it nicely. Zawa going backwards, and Manurewa forced to retreat. Brown's got it for Melville. And no hesitation as Manurewa keep the ball movement high. Here's Hoyt. Mendoza. Ledico just a short push in the back there. Concedes the free kick on Eric Constantini's you. Morris playing it long. Trying to find Hoyt. He's got him. Hoyt trying to find Constantini's you in the area. It's going to fall for Patterson. And Melville were able to clear it again. Again, not with a lot of authority. Lagos couldn't catch up with that one, but Horgan can. Morris goes direct this time, but can't link up with a teammate. And Max Tommy back in possession for Melville. 20 minutes played, 1-0. The goal coming in the 10th minute for Ryan McLeod, his third of the season. Melville have that lead by 1-0. Kumar losing his footing there, not the clearance perhaps he was looking for. Brown's got it. And a free kick for Manurewa. Well, they're keen to come forward again as Hoyt was the target of that pass. Melville supporters happy on the sideline here. But it feels like goals are coming. Manurewa at some stage, surely. It's been a gutsy effort so far from Melville to not concede a goal. Now that's come off Patterson, so it's going to be a Melville throw-in. George Brown over there playing his 12th game this season. He's started in 10 games now, 1 goal in his 2023 season. Hands on the ball. Good turn from Lagos. Things happen when he gets his feet on the ball, as we can see again here. He's in some space. Oh, it's deflected. And it's been cleared by Manurewa, but that worked out pretty well for Sean McDonnell, that ricochet. Look at Lagos here. Good footwork around Probert, created space. And Sammy Khan just deflected it straight into the path there of Sean McDonnell. So Melville, here's the long throw-in coming in from Richards. Richards did well. Oh, at the near post, McDonnell was close to getting that one on target. But some positive signs for Melville. Okay, they're struggling to get it into the area, but when they do, they are asking questions. Some pretty handy players up front, Lagos, McDonnell and O'Connor. Oh, look, skillful. Well, that's not good from Kumar. Now McDonnell, and that's a good clearance by Sammy Khan. Liddy Coates. Now Ethan Richards again. But Patterson won the ball nicely there. And here comes Hoyt again. Mendoza. Now Munoz. The Chilean. 12th game for him this season. Playing in the right midfield position. That's Morris. Switching the point of attack to Dylan Horgan. Patterson. Munoz knocks it down to Ozawa pretty effectively there. A chance now for Melville to break. What a pass. McDonnell. He's offside. He must have only just been offside by the barest of margins. Yeah, only just, maybe by the length of a foot or something like that. Pretty accurate pass, and that's nicely gathered by George Brown. Lagos. Sammy Khan's had his hands full. "20 minutes to play in the first half." Remember, Melville are in 7th in the Northern League in this game. They won 5 of their 14 games. Manurewa in 4th. They've won 7. And when these two teams met in round 4, back in April, it was a 5-0 win for Manurewa. Today, it's Melville that have the lead. They're starting to get a bit more ball now, aren't they? And can have a bit more possession and control the ball a bit better. Manurewa, their territorial advantage is not quite as perhaps big as it was earlier in the game. Lagos for Melville. Again, got that explosive pace. That's McLeod. Oh, nicely stolen there by Munoz. Now Mendoza pumps it long with Constantini's the target. And that's bounced up into the upper arm there of James Hoyt. So that's going to be a free kick for Melville. Probert dishes it off to Hoyt. And now Horgan. Lovely accurate pass there. Long ball to Patterson, who flicked it on. Now loose ball's picked up by Munoz. Mendoza. To space for Will Mendoza. Now Munoz. Oh, he got too cute there. Liddy Coates was able to clear it away. Oh, free kick though, conceded by Melville. So this one's a bit further back than the first one was, so interesting to see how Manurewa will attack or approach this one. Are they a bit too far out to take a crack here? Probably are. Be amazing if they could bang it in from this distance, but Patterson, he's a sharpshooter, knows how to put the ball in the back of the net. He has 9 goals in his 10 games this season for Manurewa. easily the leading scorer in the team, and he's over the ball here. So Patterson with this free kick. Oh, Tommy. He did ask a question of Max Tommy, who's up for the challenge. Good stop there by the keeper. That was an awkward one. It was bouncing just in front of him. And they can be the most difficult ones for the keeper to stop. But he's very experienced and knows how to clear those away. Pressure remains here. Lagos picks up the loose ball and off he goes. He's got that electric pace and some silky skills. Oh, but unfortunately, McDonnell got into an offside position. Lagos is upset. He didn't get a free kick there, along with some of the fans on the sidelines. Mendoza now for Manurewa. Here comes Patterson. Dylan Horgan's inched forward. And Tommy is able to seal that off. Well, Melville, if they can keep this going, they'll be very happy. Manurewa maybe just a bit down on confidence, having conceded 9 goals in their last 2 games and not having scored. Momentum can get into the heads of players at times, as Sammy Khan gives away a free kick there. Fijian international. So now Melville will get a free kick. So this game's really evened up, even though that goal from Melville at the start was very much against the run of play. Since then, particularly in the last 15 minutes, it's been pretty even between these two teams. And now Lagos over this one. Oh! Didn't get a connection. Interesting tactic there. Still there for McDonnell. He's really given that one a thump. And not cleared away with really much authority there, but in the end, free kick's been conceded by Sean Liddycoat. Manurewa, but Messi trying to clear that one. Well, 14 minutes to play until halftime. Hope you're enjoying this game, folks. Northern League, round 15 action for 2023. Melville, the Hamilton-based team, 1-0 ahead. And look at Lagos, onto it again. O'Connor. And now McLeod. There's the red team sweep forward. And Ryan McLeod at the near post, sealed off by Roshan Kumar, who has it for Manurewa, but a promising move and good connections and combinations between McLeod, O'Connor and Lagos. Remember, O'Connor has only been in the team for a couple of weeks. He's fitting in nicely. Now Hoyt for Manurewa in some space. Oh, Tommy not cleanly gathered, but he got there on the second attempt. Threat nullified again for Melville. Throw-in is going to be for Melville. Brown coming forward. Shiloh O'Connor not able to seal that one off. Good to see a couple of these Englishmen out here. Touched on McDonnell and O'Connor. Oh, they're young lads, both from 2021 respectively, but enjoying the experience of playing in New Zealand. Nice touch. There's Patterson. It's cleared away by Aaron Scott really effectively. That was a very good touch from him. Lagos lost it. Horgan. Constantini's you. Oh, that's been deflected away. A timely deflection there. And now Hayes is able to clear it. Scott again, nicely composed pass. And Bates trying to link up with McLeod. Well, Munoz now gets the rebound and can't link up with Ozawa on that right side of the field. Paul Marshall not happy with a few of these calls, but coaches are always vocal, aren't they? Now referee Keeley in there. As, I think that's McLeod and Aaron Scott. Being called out here. Aaron Scott, been around the traps a long time. So free kick is going to be Melville's. Maybe referee Keeley was just anxious just to nip some chatter on the head. Lagos wins the header. Our referee's going to allow play to continue even though McDonnell went down. So Patterson's got it for Manurewa. Ozawa. Back to Patterson from Mendoza. And Brown. Now, play has just paused again for the meantime. It's an issue in back play. Keeley's gone all the way back here, the referee, to McLeod. He's been down for some time. McLeod, the goal scorer in the 10th minute of this game. There might have been a concern about a head clash or some issue there anyway. So McLeod just going through the very basic test here. And he seems to be okay. So play about to resume with this throw-in for Manurewa. Manurewa still looking to keep some pressure on. Reese just getting up a touch here, but at least there's no rain for the meantime. That's a poor pass that time, and Lagos able to get on it for Melville. Well won by Ozawa, but then the pass through to Patterson didn't hit the mark. And now a free kick. As players gone down and back play. So McLeod back on, but seems to be okay. And Lagos, they won't want to lose him. The Colombian-born player. He's been in New Zealand a long time. Immigrated here during his primary school years. He's now 20. And he has been certainly one of Melville's more threatening players in this first half. They will not want to lose him. So he is going to get some attention on the sideline. But Melville will definitely want to get him back on the field. There's going to be some added time here in the first half with several stoppages now. Hoyt. Hayes trying to get it off Mendoza, couldn't do so. Hoyt lifts it over to Patterson. Still there. No, it's gone out over the byline. It's going to be a goal kick. So close call here again for Hoyt, who just hooked it over, and Patterson, despite looking it back, that one ruled to go over the byline. So it's going to be Melville possession. Real contest for the ball. Lagos, who's back out there after that leg injury. Not winning the ball on that occasion. Now Hoyt for Manurewa. Nicely chested down by Constantine Iziu, but they weren't able to make anything of it. Well, one back though by Constantine Iziu. That's a good ball, and Patterson goes down outside the area. The referee Keeley says contact not illegal by Sean Liddycoat. Now McDonnell. And there is going to be a free kick this time with Ozawa conceding it. Well, despite plenty of feeling in the game, still no cards. And hopefully it stays that way. So Hayes to take the free kick for Melville. And Kumar's out. And grabbing that one comfortably for Manurewa. Was fallen for Patterson. Munoz, Patterson trying to get into space again. Wow, just past Constantine Iziu. Oh, that's a good ball to Hoyt. Tommy! And it's still there for Manurewa. And now a diving header. Still not able to be cleared though. Good save by Tommy. And fortunate for Melville that his save didn't fall into the path of a Manurewa player. And now all the pressure comes off with Zawa conceding a free kick over there. So just a couple of minutes allowed from half time, but there will be some added time.
He's got around the corners here, so you got to go down.
So Tommy with that
And then there's a ladies thing on the
free kick. Sammy Khan not getting it forward, but Liddy Coates there. Hoyt has it for Manurewa again. Busy as ever on this left side of the field. Horgan. Khan. And he's given a ball away with that one. So Brown with this throw-in. Clash of boots, but nothing more than that. It's going to be a throw-in. So added time now in the first half. O'Connor gives it to McLeod, who stayed on side. And Kumar at the near post. McDonnell was sniffing around. And now Sammy Khan coming away. And it is going to be Constantini's you. Trying to get through those two players. And free kick right on the edge of the area. Ethan Richards gives that away. So again, this is the third free kick of the game, which has been in an attacking area of the field for Manurewa. Probert, remember, got the first one. Didn't strike it at all well, even though it was on target. But Patterson, who made a good job of the second one, being denied by Max Tommy. And now over the ball here. So Patterson with this free kick. Oh, it's just over. Again, a good effort from Monty Patterson. Tommy, you can see over the far post. Just didn't quite get the dip on it, Patterson. Not a bad effort. Well, as the first half draws to a close, Manurewa have really, on reflection, probably had the better of the first half, but have not been able to score. Melville took their chances in that 10th minute. Had a couple more chances as well. So an interesting first half coming to a close. Still time left, remember, with those stoppages. So maybe a couple more minutes to play yet, as we see Hoyt fight for the ball. But Manurewa have got a throw in, so they could keep the pressure on here. Patterson. That's deflected away for another throw in for Manurewa. Going to be Will Mendoza to take this one. Hoyt might take it instead. Hoyt. Again, no one on the 6-yard box at the far post for Manurewa. Easy stop there for Max Tommy again. Munoz with that throw in. So Khan goes back here for Manurewa. And now Dylan Horgan. Hoyt. Mendoza turns. Little ball into Patterson. Across the face of the goal, the ball goes. Not a bad combination there between Manurewa players on that occasion. But still a shot that missed the target. That one wasn't by much. Tommy.
Oh my gosh. Straight out. That's fucking light out down there.
Oh, chance still perhaps for Manurewa in this first half. Mendoza going over to take the throw in perhaps. He's going to leave it for Munoz, who's indicating a long throw. All flicked on. Patterson! What a classy finish there for Monty Patterson. And right on half-time, Manurewa have equalised. Beautifully finished. And a long throw-in works a treat for Manurewa. Flicked on, and Patterson. That's why he got into the All Whites a few years ago, 2016 to 2018. Played 15 games for New Zealand. And that is his 10th goal of the season. Just showed his class with that finishing. And that goal has been building for a while. Still time to play in this first half. A late challenge there, and Ethan Richards concedes the free kick. Here's Hoyt. Mendoza back to Hoyt. Danger signs here for Melville again. Another goal. And Eric Constantini's scores this time. That's his 4th of the season. And Manurewa back-to-back goals just before the break. And this game is completely flipped. Too much space there. The Melville defence couldn't seal it off. And now everything has changed. Well, what a drama-filled first half, particularly the last 2 minutes, as referee Keeley blows the whistle for half-time. A half that Manurewa dominated, but couldn't score until the very end, and then suddenly they're 2-1 up with 45 to play. So half-time here, it's Melville 1, Manurewa 2.
The fern is a symbolic representation for all New Zealanders and has been reimagined to represent all of football in Aotearoa, New Zealand. A circular shape not only symbolises the round ball used by all those that play the game, but also, and more importantly, represents the strength and infinite connection created by all those that play a part of the game. with each piece of the fern recognising and acknowledging those that make the beautiful game beautiful. The stalk represents our grassroots, our communities, our clubs, our volunteers and our fans. They are the foundation and are at the centre of all we do. The pinner represents our federations across the whole of New Zealand. Our federations guide and protect our clubs and communities, allowing everyone to be heard, to be represented and provide guidance and opportunities at every pathway. One brand identity with regional differentiation. Federations in New Zealand football working together to serve our communities, creating more than a game, creating a sporting whānau where everyone is welcome.
We believe in supporting and nurturing our extended sporting whānau, working towards
All right, half-time here at Melville's home ground, and the Manurewa team leading by 2-1. 3 goals in the first half, and you can see Eric Costandini's is happy, but he wouldn't have been happy early. This is in the 10th minute. First time we saw the team in red, Melville, come down into the penalty area, and Ryan McLeod with a very solid shot there with his left boot, giving Melville the lead. And now we're into added time at the first half. Munoz with the long throw. Watch this finish here from Patterson. Lovely stuff there from Monty Patterson. 1-1. That was in 5 minutes after, well, the 50th minute. And then a second goal came 2 minutes later. Eric Constantiniziu tucking that one away. That was in the 7th minute. Added minute, rather, of the first half. So Manurewa leading by 2-1 as we get started in the second half. Manurewa, of course, remember, in 4th place in the Northern League. Melville in 7th. Top 4 make it to the National League in October. Still plenty of football left to be played in the Northern League as Melville get the second half underway. Straight away, Liam Hayes tries to create something. Ryan McLeod's got it. And straight away, within a few seconds, it's going to be a corner for Melville. Just the start of the second half they were looking for. And what a twist we saw in this game, with 2 goals coming right at the end of that first half. Chilly old day. You can see all the spectators rugged up. Beanies are out. So Lagos to take this corner. Didn't get the connection or the height, but it's fallen here for Shiloh O'Connor, who couldn't get it on target. Lagos would have liked a bit more height on that one, but in the end it worked out okay. So O'Connor not able to control his shot. Kumar restarts play. Nicely turned there by Ronaldo Munoz. Lagos wins it back. Now Bates. It's a good ball out to McLeod. And McLeod's got a free kick right on the edge of the area. And the yellow card is shown. Dylan Morris picks up the first yellow card. Plenty of edge in their first half. There were no cards, but now Dylan Morris picks up his 4th of the season. And now a big chance for Melville to get back on level terms. Garcia, the Colombian-born player, 3rd year at Melville. I'd love nothing more to put this one past Kumar, the keeper for Manurewa. So Lagos. Oh, he didn't get the angle on it that he was perhaps looking for. So in the end, Kumar was comfortably down. Got plenty of dip on it, didn't he? Now they're looking to break here, Manurewa. Patterson. Constantiniziu again asking questions. Nice play by Ronaldo Munoz. Plenty of red shirts there, but it's still there for Manurewa. Bates is able to clear it. And going to be Melville ball. Brown with the throw-in. Lagos giving the free kick away. There's a real battle between he and Will Mendoza. Dylan Morris to take this free kick. Scott clears it away. And now McLeod's after it. In a flash here. He's got plenty of pace here, Ryan McLeod. Trying to do a number on Dylan Morris. Well, hard luck there for McLeod. Well won by Manurewa. Letty Cope going back to clear it. And now O'Connor. And it's going to be Melville possession. Or rather Manurewa ball. And free kicks conceded by Liam Hayes on there. Not quite sure what happened there, Hayes, but it's taken quickly. Lovely control here from Munoz. Oh my goodness. Monty Patterson within a whisker of scoring a third goal there for Manurewa. Just couldn't quite catch up with it. And now Melville might make something of this at the other end of the field as McLeod tries to link up with Lacoste. Couldn't find him though. So exciting period of play with Patterson coming within a absolute whisker there. Here's McLeod again. Now Munoz to Patterson. Patterson trying to make something here, but too many red shirts there for him to get through. So it's going to be a sub. First of the game, 52nd minute. Or is there a sub? In fact, there's a player right down in injury here. It's Monty Patterson. Well, earlier on in the season, he missed 5 games with a hamstring injury. I remember Paul Marshall telling me that it was quite a niggly one, but that doesn't appear to be a hamstring injury, does it? With the magic spray out, maybe he's just copped a knock on the knee there. He's a key player for them, no question about that. Will want his influence right till the end of the game, I would suspect. Or as deep as possible anyway. Hayes flicks it clear, but it's only gone as far as Probert, and now Hoyt for Manurewa. Horgan comes forward. And now Roshan Kumar. Bit of depth on the bench too for Manurewa today. With Ross Staley and Joe Budd, 2 English players. Both pretty decent players too. They're both can be called on if required by Paul Marshall, the coach. Free kick taken. Lagos trying to get the ball back. In fact, that was O'Connor. And he leaves it for a throw-in. So Melville, 10 minutes played coming up in the second half. No change to the halftime score. McLeod, the goal scorer for Melville in the 10th minute. And both of Manurewa's goals coming in added time of the end of the first half. Patterson and Costandini's you. Now McDonnell trying to find McLeod. Nice little one-touch pass from McLeod. Player goes down and a penalty is given. Lagos went down in the area and Dylan Morris, who's already on a yellow card, concedes the foul. Watch Lagos, he streaked into the area there and he went down there and referee Keeley's ruled that a penalty. Well, big call in the game there, and now Liddycoat you can see coming forward asking why wasn't that a card, because he knows his opposite number, Dylan Morris, is on a yellow card already. See if we can get a good look at it there. There wasn't a lot of contact. Maybe the initial contact was Munoz. Regardless, it's a penalty, and Liam Hayes is going to step up to take it. He scored 4 goals this season, Hayes. And one of them was a penalty back in round 7 against Bay Olympic in a 3-2 win. So Liam Hayes to equalise. Yes, he's done it. Brilliantly finished too, right in the corner. Always hard for the keepers to stop those, and we're back on level terms. Hayes with the penalty. It's 2-2. Beautifully taken, excellent width on it, and Prasad probably needed a selfie stick in his hand there to guide that one wide. So after 7 minutes now, it's 2-2. Good game of Northern League football. Hope you're enjoying it. Certainly a bit of spice in it. Lots of feeling. The competitiveness from both teams is there. And a win, very important for both teams. Manurewa, if they can get the win, will solidify their place inside the top 4. And Melville, if they can win, they'll get 3 valuable points and could move into 5th place by the end of this round if other results go their way. Now, here is Munoz. And Brown has won a goal kick. Good work there by George Brown. Last touch ruled to come off Munoz. You can see the wind is behind Melville in the second half. Tommy getting very good distance with that one. Brown with this throw-in. Dozer won it nicely off Lagos that time. Aaron Scott going back here, the veteran captain. Lagos. McLeod's got it. Oh, beautiful skill there by McLeod. That wouldn't look good on, wouldn't have looked out of place on a futsal court, that one. Anyway, that's probably maybe where he crafted it. John Oakman is fouled there by James Hoyt. Unlucky there for Hoyt. So John Oakman's come on in the second half. At right back for Melville. He's taken the place of Ethan Richards. John Oakman, the 19-year-old, coming up from Christchurch last year. 16th appearance this season. Khan. There's plenty behind that one. Khan again. 3 good touches from him inside 20 seconds. Ozawa. No changes to the Manurewa team at halftime, by the way. Now Mendoza. Again, a very keenly contested second half so far. Ozawa. Neither team able to really hold the ball here for any great length of time in these last 60 seconds or so. Just passing it to each other. And now maybe Manurewa can get some control. Hoyt, it's good play from him, Ozawa. Over to Munoz. Ronaldo Munoz. That wasn't far away. Good play from him. They left him alone a little bit and got a bit more space than perhaps Melville would have liked. It's good work by the Chilean. Again, Tommy getting excellent distance with that goal kick. Kumar not getting much distance the other way, as it turns out. Liddycoat's lost it. Yeah, foul there. That was a pretty blatant one, and Liddycoat's going to get a yellow card. As I touched on earlier in the game, he's averaging a yellow card every 2 games as Liddycoat, so that's a 7th of the 2023 season in his 13th game. Robert with that free kick. Sammy Khan goes direct. There's a big chase here for Lagos, but Kumar takes no risks. Spectators having fun on the sideline. Very vocal. So Brown with this throw-in. Yeah, a little handball there from Mendoza. A little unlucky, but referee Keeley says no doubt about that one. So Lagos. Plenty of curl on that one. Still there, flicked in by Liddycoats. Sean Liddycoat has got a 3rd goal for Melville. Another twist in this game. Well, Liddycoats hurt himself, but he's a committed player. The bend on this one, more than a banana. That was great from Lagos. And I think that's come off Khan and flicked in there by Liddycoat. So Sean Liddycoat, moments after conceding the yellow card, gets a goal, his first of the season. And Melville hit the lead. For the 2nd time in the game. Wow, what a turnaround. Manurewa led 2-1 at half-time. A very good 25 minutes pretty much in the second half. Couldn't have been much better for Manurewa, and I can see that Patterson has been substituted. So it's a blow there for Manurewa. He's out of the game. Just kind of see who's come on in his place in just a moment. But Monty Patterson, the former Always player. But Ross Staley has come on there, number 6, and immediately concedes a free kick. Ross Staley, the Bristol-born player. 7th appearance this season. He actually missed a couple of months of the season as he had to head back overseas, and he had a hamstring issue too. But he's back now. And Paul Marshall, the coach of Manurewa, will be very keen for him to make an impression in this last 25 minutes or so. O'Connor. Back to Bates, and now Scott. Lagos back to O'Connor. Can he turn? He does. Shiloh O'Connor. Oh, well won there by Dylan Horgan. And he's straight out of James Hoyt, who's got a bit of space. Plenty of feeling continues in this game. No doubt we'll have that all the way through to the end of the match. Oh, there's McDonnell fighting for the ball there for Melville. In the end, Dylan Morris has got it. Khan, a little bit of pressing coming here from Melville, and it's going to be a free kick right in the corner. Assistant referee Sarah Jones. That was good pressure by McDonnell and by Ryan McLeod. Going to be a goal kick. Coming off McDonnell. Well, entertaining game. Plenty of feeling as I touched on. And suspect some drama to come towards the end of this game. Aaron Scott. Tries to find Ryan McLeod, and that's nicely done by Dylan Morris. Scott's lost it. Beautifully won by Munoz. And there's a push in the back there by Liam Hayes, so it's going to be a free kick. Probert takes it quickly, and now Munoz trying to get around Bates. Done well there, Munoz. Scott clears it, not put back in there by Bunazawa. Hoyt, that's good skills. And Tommy's got it at the near post. So again, Max Tommy, he's up for the challenge, isn't he? Having a good game and goal for Melville. Well, both coaches still quite happy to go to their bench too much. Both have made one sub so far. Oakman, who was that second half sub, takes that throw in. Well, it's going to be ruled a Manurewa throw in fact. skills as Mendoza plays it forward. Can't link it up, and George Brown's got it. Lovely weighted pass to Lagos. Early ball into McDonnell, who is trying to confuse the keeper, but Kumar wasn't rattled. Morris switching at play, but he couldn't find the mark, and in the end, Ozawa's got the loose ball for Manurewa. Liddy Cope, that's unlucky. He gives away the free kick. So Connor Probert looking to make something of this one again. 20 minutes to play. Oh, referee Keeley keeping the order. Probert to take the free kick. And no harm done from Melville's perspective. So another sub about to be made. I'll pick that up for you in just a moment. Tommy again getting massive distance with that goal kick. Cloud and Ozawa, the two number 17s having a good fight for the ball there. Mendoza tidies it up, can't get Staley free though. Horgan coming forward. Now Hoyt, early ball from him, but Constantini's you couldn't get it. Dylan Horgan again. Staley waits that one over to Hoyt. Beautiful ball from Ross Staley. And that's going to be a corner for Manurewa. Hoyt wants to take it quickly. So a chance here for Manurewa to level it up again. Remember, they led 2-1 at half-time. Hoyt with that corner. And across the face of the goal it went. Horgan keeps it in. Support with Ozawa and Munoz. Well, one nearby. McDonnell. Play on's the call. Cleared away by Melville. Well, it feels like Manurewa are playing with more urgency now. They need to as they hunt their 8th win of the season. And it's never pleasant losing against a team lower than you on the table. That's what Manurewa are trying to avoid right now, and that's not going to help. James Hoyt concedes the free kick. It's again Max Tommy in no hurry to take these free kicks, goal kicks. Mendoza wins it back for Manurewa. And now they might have some space on this right edge. Here comes Munoz. Ooh, a little touch there from, I think that was Liam Hayes rather. Just spoiled the attack. So Manurewa go back again and try through Dylan Horgan. Mendoza. Probert. Horgan playing wide at the moment on that left side. But Isaac Bates, the 16-year-old, has got it. Enjoying a rare start this season is Isaac Bates. It's just his second appearance actually this season and was his first start. So congratulations to Isaac Bates. It's a pretty solid performance from him so far. Playing in that right midfield for Melville. Ooh, and a foul there. It's going to be a card. And it's gone on Boone Azawa. So Azawa picks up the second yellow card of the game for Manurewa. Earlier it was Morris who got one. Remember, they conceded a penalty as well in between those cards. McLeod, the player, fouled. So that sub before I mentioned is Keegan Thompson, who's come onto the field, the 18-year-old. For his 17th game this season. He's featured in all of Melville's games this season. One of just two in their squad to do so. The other is Rye McLeod. Keegan Thompson, the 18-year-old ex-Wellington Phoenix Academy trialist. So he's wearing 17 for Melville. Hayes trying to win it there for Melville, but Mendoza, there's a foul there from Hayes. Taken quickly by Manurewa. Now front on is Ross Staley. And that was a communication breakdown right there. Well, Melville fans starting to get a little excited here in Hamilton. They're up with 12 minutes to play. Remember, they were beaten 5-0 earlier on in the season by Manurewa. So if they went on and win this, it'd be quite the turnaround. But there's still time to go. And let's not forget that Manurewa scored 2 goals in the space of 2 minutes. Right at the end of the first half. To completely flip the game on its head. Now Khan, a little untidy, putting Kumar under pressure. But in the end, it's going to work out okay as Morris wins a throw-in. Staley. Nicely done by Ross Staley. Here comes Manurewa. Oh, cleared away beautifully by John Oakman. I wonder if Staley should have taken a shot there. Decided to lay it off for a teammate. Now Ozawa, but he's lost it to Keegan Thompson. Probert. It's nicely done over to Hoyt. What can Hoyt do one-on-one here? Oh, and then he got too much juice on it. So time ticking away here for Manurewa to find an equaliser. Melville, of course, would love one more goal for a bit of insurance. More subs are being made. It looks like Sean McDonnell is being substituted, and Matthew de Hopman, the 17-year-old, comes on. He was at the Oceania Under-17 Championships with the New Zealand team earlier on in the year, played all 4 games, scored 3 goals as well. So a youngster getting his chance in the Northern League today. He comes on for his fifth game of the season. All of them as a sub, except for round 5, where he started. That was against Monaco. Now here's Hoyt. Hoyt. Brown with the touch. And now McLeod tidies up. Well won by Brown. And he goes on with it too to try and keep the pressure on. A free kick here for Melville. Taken by Aaron Scott, the captain. To Hotman, trying hard to keep possession. And a free kick given away by the home side, Melville. Because Melville were a National League team last year, finishing 4th in last year's Northern League, so to qualify for the National League. So even though they're just perhaps slightly dipped in performance to start this season, they do have plenty of players in their side that are backing up from last year and know what it's like to play in the National League. Manurewa, of course, as I touched on right at the start, promoted into the regions, into the Northern League for this season, and making a tremendous fist of being back in the top flight as they push towards a National League place. Now it looks like Mohammed Muzakir Nabil is coming on. He was originally listed to start the game. So he comes on. It might be Joe Budd that's come on, in fact. There was a slight jersey mix-up there, as we see Keegan Thompson. Probert picking up the loose ball. Probert again. Nicely anticipated by Oakman, and this could open up here for Lagos. Oh, well won there by Bunazawa. And the late call is going to be a foul. Ozawa concedes the foul again. Again, it didn't appear too much in that. But Sarah Jones, the assistant. Yeah, it looked like a chat there. I wondered whether a card was coming. Oh, hang on. It's a yellow card. Oh, it's a red card. Remember, Ozawa's been yellow carded earlier in the game, back in the 76th minute. So a second yellow card there for Ozawa, and he's off. Well, Ozawa, he'd be disappointed with that. But a second yellow card. And Manurewa are down to 10 players for the rest of the game. Only 6 minutes, but of course they're hunting an equaliser. So let's see if we can pick up now. Keep your eye on Ozawa. He's won it there. Oh yeah, he stood on the ankle, didn't he, of Lagos. And Sarah Jones, the assistant, saw that one. So now, definitely advantage for Melville. Up a goal, up a player, with 6 minutes to play, and there'll be no doubt a few minutes of added time too. So Lagos, thankfully, he's not injured as he comes in to take that free kick. Liddycoat rose high, but cleared away. Second shot from Isaac Bates. Here's Bates again. Get some support from Brown. Khan. Well, a bit of strife here, Manurewa. Good pressure here from Melville's players. And unfortunately not able to be controlled there by Ryan McLeod, but good effort from them. Let's see what they can do here. Manurewa, Probert, can't quite link up with James Hoyt. Well, this will be a big win for Melville. Had wins over Birkenhead, Takapuna, Manukau. Bay Olympic and West Coast this season. Also a win over Western Springs back in round 11. That was their last win. So this is a round 15 clash. So they haven't won a league game for a month. But they have drawn their last two, Melville. So they're having a nice little patch here. If they go on to win this game, that'll be just 1 defeat and 5. But all their teams, the results they've won have been against teams below them other than that win over Western Springs. So this would be Melville's best win of the season if they can go on and close it out. 3 minutes to play plus added time. And Tommy gives it everything again. Scott able to get it to Lagos. Morris able to gives it to Sammy Khan. Picked up by Bates. Nice touch from him again. That was beautifully done. Oh, Manurewa do have a little bit of a buffer on the table. Back to Western Springs. Manurewa on 24 points. And 5th place Western Springs back on 19. So if they weren't to get any points out of this game, Manurewa, they would remain in 4th. And Melville might move into 5th place. Above Western Springs, depending on what happens with the results. Now that's good play, Manurewa, we've got it. Still looking to create a chance. That will potentially get them back to even Stevens. Sammy Khan pumps it forward. Munoz, whose touches have been excellent through the game. Now Mendoza chips it over and cleared away by Hayes, but it's still there. And now they're able to clear it away, Melville. Lagos. He's on his lonesome, but he's a good player. Now he gets some support from Thompson. Lagos. Here's McLeod, and that'll seal it. Ryan McLeod, his 2nd goal of the game. Big win coming up now for Melville United. It's 4-2. Beautifully finished off by the home team. Lovely combinations between Lagos, McLeod, and Keegan Thompson. John Oakman was up there as well. And McLeod gets his second of the game. And that's his fourth of the season. And the home crowd are happy. Roy McLeod in his first season at Melville after coming over from Tauranga. And no doubt about it, been a very good second half performance from them. Manurewa led 2-1 at half time, so 3 second half goals here for Melville. That penalty to Liam Hayes, Liddycote with the scrambling effort in the 64th minute. And that beautifully finished move by Rye McLeod. And the big turning point as well in the second half was the second yellow card of the game to Ozawa in the 84th minute. It saw him sent off after also conceding a yellow card 8 minutes earlier. So McLeod over there to Hotman, it was in fact earlier, who was involved in that move, the 17-year-old. So added time now, and it just hasn't clicked today for Manurewa. So another sub being made right at the end of the game here. There are lots of happy faces here in Hamilton with this win for Melville. Coming on there is Jacob England for his 14th appearance this season. 20-year-old originally from Tuakau. Been lost there by Constantini Ziu. And here's England. Straight into the action. Ooh, McLeod. He controlled that one. He might have had a chance at a hat-trick there. Well, Manurewa still trying. Ronaldo Munoz it is. Good work from Hoyt. Lovely control from him. Now Mendoza. Lovely switch of play. Good control by Munoz. Makes a run. Trying to get around Brown, but Brown's got it covered. Now Manurewa down a player. Trying to get 2 goals in added time. Well, they got 2 in the first half in added time. Munoz couldn't get that one on target. Mendoza was convinced there was deflection. So Max Tommy, one of the last acts of the game. Oh, Probert's given it away to Hotman. There's another one. How about that from the youngster? De Hotman gets his first goal of the season. He got 3 for the under-17s in Fiji not long ago. And how's that for a strike at the near post? Beating the keeper. 5-2. What a convincing win it's been in the end. Well, that's the first time they've scored 5 goals this season in a game. Comfortably their best effort. They did get 7 against Otamotai in a Chatham Cup game earlier on in the year. But Melville have really shown some excellent fight in this game. And who knows, might make a late run for a top 4 spot and a spot in the National League later on in the year. And they're going to need to keep keep at it. Beautifully won by Oakman. Here's England. Oh, he's through Sammy Khan. Jacob England. Ryan McLeod screaming up on the inside. Down goes England, but the referee says that was a fair challenge. Lettycoat just pumps it forward. Keen, I'm sure, to see the final whistle blown by referee Keeley. As are all the Melville players and fans here. Here come Melville sweeping forward again. McLeod. And it was Keegan Thompson, rather, who had that shot. Well, sweeping forward here, Konstantina Ziu, but again, that touch was a bit too strong from him. As now McLeod tidies up. Probert wins it back, and now Mendoza picks up the loose ball. Still time to go in this game. Can't be much now. Probert pumps it forward. Cleared away by Liam Hayes. Morris hoping there's still a chance. James Hoyt. Still could be a chance here for Konstantini Ziu, and there's going to be a corner, and it will be taken. 7 minutes coming up of added time now in the second half. Taken short. And that is that, surely. Goal kick to be taken. Well, long game. There was a lot of time, extra time in the added time, rather, in the first half as well. Konstantini Ziu. Now here come Manurewa again as they push. Nice touch by Brown. Crowd really involved in the game now, thoroughly enjoying what's unfolding here in Hamilton this afternoon with their team closing out a good win here. Morris flicks it over. Hoyt, lovely touch. Mendoza. Still doesn't fall for Manurewa, does it? Munoz, cleared away by Melville. Excellent performance from Melbourne. They kept them out in the final act of the game. And it is full time here in Hamilton. And it's Melville, a very good win for them. Arguably the best of the season. They've beaten Manurewa, who are 3 places above them on the table, by 5 goals to 2. Let's have a look at the second half goals. It was 2-1 at half time, remember. In fact, these are all the goals, actually. So this one in the 10th minute, beautifully flicked on by O'Connor, and McLeod gets it past Kumar. That was the first time that Melville went into the penalty area in the game. They held on to that 1-0 lead right until the end of the first half, when Manurewa pinched 2 goals in added time. This was the first one. Lovely stuff there from Monty Patterson, his 10th goal of the season. And then just a couple of minutes later, number 9, Eric Konstantini Ziu, put that one away and gave Manurewa a 2-1 lead. And they arguably had the better of the first half and deserved that lead. But it was all Melville in the second half. They got a penalty in the 57th minute, equalised through Liam Hayes. And then they added a third goal. Liddycoat was there to tuck that header away and give his team the lead again. A fourth goal came after Ozawa was red carded. For that incident right there, it was his second yellow card of the game. And off he went. That was in the 76th minute, rather the 84th minute. And Melville capitalised by adding 2 more goals. This one in the 90th minute. It was Ryan McLeod there getting his second of the game. And then De Hotman got the last, and this one was a cracker off the left foot from a long way out. And his first goal for Melville in the Northern League. So great day for Melville United. That was their 5th win of the season. Moves them up to 21 points on the competition table. Manurewa will stay in 4th place on 24. We hope you enjoyed this Northern League game today. Round 15 action. The spoils to the home team. Melville United, they won by 5 goals to 2.